Okay, everyone, we're here live from SMU. This is TNT with Jonathan Peterson and Chris Florida Man Farblin. So we're here to review the Game 3 of the NBA Finals, where the Raptors took a early lead and never looked back, winning the game. Who was your game MVP?
I would say probably either Danny Green or Fred VanVleet for their ability to hit clutch three-pointers down the stretch. VanVleet hit a huge circus shot when it was 115 to 105. The Warriors were looking like they were about to mount a run to come back. And then Kawhi made this crazy pass, getting double-teamed. And VanVleet shot off balance, got absolutely just trucked by Draymond Green, and it still managed to go in. So he's probably my MVP of last night for being able to hit clutch shots down the stretch.
I mean, Steph Curry's probably the most valuable player last night. He scored for more than his entire team combined, but he was a member of the losing team. So you probably with a guy like Kawhi Leonard had 30 points, has had a great series. But Steph Curry, I mean, when you score more than your entire team, he kept the game relatively competitive. Again, without Klay Thompson, without Kevin Durant, DeMarcus Cousins wasn't visible last night. Give credit to Curry, he did what LeBron did last year. I'd probably say Curry was the most valuable player last night.
All right, y'all. I mean, we all know that the Warriors have been getting injury after injury after injury, and they're playing like bottom of the bench guys. I mean, how much will this affect their team in the long run?
I actually don't think it'll affect them very much at all, because I think they've played the players that they want to play throughout the whole series. I mean, last night the only player on that team that didn't play was Klay Thompson, and that's been the whole same case throughout the finals. Alfonso McKinney's been putting in good minutes. Bogut's been putting in good minutes. Jerebko's been putting in good minutes. I mean, they're consistent scorers. I mean, Alfonso McKinney was in the G League last year for most of the year. He got called up by the Raptors. Then they let him go in free agency, and the Warriors were the only team that signed him to an NBA contract. And now he's playing good minutes for us in the finals. He had a couple clutch shots last night to keep it from getting super out of hand. And I feel like it's not really affecting them too much. I feel like the injuries are what is affecting them. Also the fact that they couldn't stop the Raptors starters from scoring.
Well, again, obviously the injuries are hurting them. You don't have your star power. Two of your all-stars are out. Again, Klay Thompson, which I'd expect to see come back, that would help, obviously. Now, Game 4 is a must-win, obviously. You can't go back up to Toronto down 3-1. It's actually in 2 of the final 3 games series are in Toronto. So, obviously, this Game 4 is a must-win. Obviously, help getting Durant back, but right now I'm not sure how realistic that is. If you at least get Klay Thompson back, you have him, you have Curry. You also see DeMarcus Cousins play like he did more in Game 2. If you can get that, then I expect to see the Warriors team get a win in Game 4 and to keep the series competitive.
Yeah, let's go back to the DeMarcus Cousins point. DeMarcus Cousins has low-key been the Warriors' kryptonite. Not necessarily, he's been their weakness on the team. Do you feel like you agree with that? Because, I mean, if we're looking at a stat standpoint, he is a liability. What do you feel about that?
He is a liability, but I don't feel like he's the weakest link on the team. I mean, considering he played 8 minutes in Game 1, coming off of a torn quad that he came back from in 45 days. Then he put in 28 minutes in Game 2 where he had 11, 10, and 6. Played a really heck of a good game. Last night was off, but at the same time, every single person not named Stephen Curry had an off night for the Warriors last night. I don't think you can pin it all on DeMarcus Cousins. You got to remember, he's coming off of a torn quad. That's a very serious injury, and he came back in 45 days. And I feel like you just can't pin it all on him. It's not his fault.
I feel the same way when you have everybody outside of Steph Curry not putting in production in the game. Again, the injuries, obviously, you have Klay out hurt, and Cousins is still probably one of their better players on the team. I don't think it's fair to throw him under the bus. Again, the team overall, outside of Curry, did nothing good for them last night. Didn't get many. When one guy outscores the rest of the team, not great.
All right, y'all. That's all the time we have for today. This is the NBA postgame show on TNT with Jonathan Peterson and Florida Man.